Welcome back. A new week, and that means a new analysis on gold. And like always, I go through gold, silver, copper, palladium, and platinum. So all the metals or the metal commodities I'll try to cover in this video. But before we go into that, let's take a quick look on the dollar index. Something we need to address. That is, the following price has been moving in this range for quite some time. I pointed out last Wednesday on a weekly forex analysis as well. And we finally broke out of this range at the moment, and today it's Friday, so let's see what happens if we get a close below that level. Is very interesting to be looking at. I'm curious to see what we will get from here on out. This is quite a thing. You'll probably see it with in this weekend analysis that we are seeing some moves on the forex pairs as well. But let's stick to the commodities for now. So keep in mind that all the gold, silver, copper, etc. Commodities are traded against the US dollar. So and this is happening right now. So we need to be aware of this. And so let's switch back. So what does that mean for gold? Well, not too much at the moment, because we had this up move and we were slowly grinding down. Yesterday, some in a way the perfect entry came in. I was pointing out that this is a huge resistance area, and also this trend line is a resistance trend line. So as soon as price would have moved into this level over here, we would see a reaction, and we actually did. So if you had a small order in place here for a couple of days now, then finally you got filled. Let me see. Okay, well, we got a little upward trend line here as well. So I'm expecting price to get into a more narrow area from here on out. So this supportive trend line and also a horizontal support level over here could be drawn. And we have this resistance cluster up here. So no, I do not think that the trend has shifted. Not at all, actually. So I'm still overall bearish, and price is reacting with this on the daily chart, the pin bar, and you just saw it on the 4-hour chart. We see that price is respecting these levels at the moment, but keep in mind that the dollar index is entering a new structure potentially, or a new a new area. So that is a new trading phase for the dollar. So let's see how that will affect all these setups. But for now, let's see what happens. I'm still bearish. Of course, I'm gonna remove this for a minute, or I'm gonna adjust it, because I want to point out that we are actually in a huge consolidation phase. We've been in this range ever since November, so we're almost trading a month in the same price range, and with a top at the 1500s and a bottom at the 1470. So consolidation, when we look at the bigger picture, we are in a bearish move, and as long as we do not see a break above the trend line, or a break above that resistance with a proper retest pattern, I'm not turning bullish. So that is for gold at the moment. So this setup is still in place. So looking to see where price will move from here on out. Let's switch to silver. Silver is kind of the same story here. A move into this trend line was something I was looking for, and this huge consolidation phase was also something that's just happening. It's not a lot to say about that. It's just happening. And we need obviously a break of the level where that's acting as support at the moment. And also over here we can see a pin bar. We can see maybe we can adjust this level a little bit over here. Maybe this is more proper area. Gets penetrated from time to time, so it's not that clean. But this downward moving trend line, I'm overall still bearish on silver. The move is going to the downside, and it's way too early to say if this is going to reverse or anything like that. And price is also stuck within, in this case, the 17, what is it? 17 3 and the, well, almost 18. It's a little bit below 18, but that's where silver is at. And also here, of course, you can see it over here. It's also related to the US dollar, so keep in mind what is happening over there. This is kind of interesting. This is a different kind of thing. This is more in line with what we see on the dollar. It's, to me, it's too early to call it a reversal or a proper breakout, because this level over here does have meaning. So it seems that this support, previous strong resistance, for now is acting as resistance again. But yes, definitely we can complete this idea from maybe a pullback into this area over here. Could be a likely scenario. And then if we get a pullback, I would zoom in to the lower time frames. This is the weekly chart, so let's get it a little bit in perspective. So yeah, if we move in to this trend line over here, and I would start to monitor the pullback, and when I see that of course the bearish corrective structure is breaking and we are continuing to the upside, then I would definitely take a ride with that move. And let's put something here on the chart as well. So this would be a perfect area for price to be pulling back in, and then of course further price has to show us what will happen. But this is kind of the first thing that I would consider reversing and entering a new trending phase with this first move and the second move, and then this pullback would be the area where I would consider taking on positions to the upside instead of the downside. In opposite, of course, to gold and silver, where we are actually still bearish, and trends do not break just like that. So keep that in mind. This is the chart of platinum. Where are we at when it comes to platinum? Okay, well, this is a huge trend line that's over here, so it will definitely be respected once it touches that level again. So we are, yes, this is not something that's gonna break pretty easy. We really have to see what happens from here on out. This is kind of this is the fourth thing we analyze in this video, and this is not my I don't prefer to trade this. Why? Because this support line is pretty clear. This trend line seems to get broken, retested kind of, and then we traded it down here, and now it gets broken again to the upside. So this trend line becomes a bit of a phase where we continue to push through in both directions, so it loses value to me. And this is also a trend line which could be supportive of a further move down, and right now we are seeing that it is actually broken within the last two bars, and the retest seems to hold. So further continuation, maybe for another test of this trend line, is first something I would look for. I would personally forget platinum for at the moment. I don't like to trade this. Also with the US dollar index breaking out of its upward moving channel, and then this choppy price action. No, forget this one. Last but not least, this is Palladium. Very clean chart. We had a huge pullback moving into this area, and for now we are still making all these strong green bars to the upside. Very bullish. And I think I pointed out in the last video, for me to be trading this, I really need to see price getting first into corrective mode before entering this with another move to the upside. So if I would consider taking a trade on this, it would definitely not be a trade to the upside, but it would be to ride it a little bit in a corrective structure. But to get into that, I really need to break this trend line for C break, and etc, etc. So there's a lot that needs to happen, but this is a beautiful chart. Let's be honest. This is really something. Consolidation phase, then we had another push, we had a correction, then we had another push, then we had some, you know, it's not really consolidate. Yeah, this was a consolidation phase, and then we broke out, and we had a new consolidation phase. We broke out again, a new consolidation phase, and we broke out again. Very clear. And here it really started picking up and getting some more momentum. So that's it for now. That's it for gold. and silver, both still bearish and at levels where we could consider adding positions to the downside. Then copper finally is one of them that did change a little bit in my view. It's starting to look a little bit bullish, but it's a little bit too early. Platinum all over the place, not my favorite, and this is a very clean and beautiful chart for palladium. But it is yeah, it's up to us traders to find an entry first, because this is not the ideal time to enter with the trend, of course, because corrections are something that I prefer to see in my trading strategy before getting in. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe and comment below. Also, if you feel free to share my videos and help me grow, so I can continue helping you guys with free educational videos and analysis on commodities, forex, stocks, whatever you want me to do. Oil will be on this weekend as well, and make sure you check out my weekly forex analysis tomorrow. Thanks for watching.